I have just 20 seconds. I want your thoughts. Ilhan Omar, should she be expelled from Congress? The president said possibly even the country. Looks like there's no record of her being a naturalized U.S. citizen through her father. She might have lied about married the brother. What do you think?
If she's not naturalized citizen in our country, she's ineligible to be in Congress. So yes, she should be removed.
I mean, I have no worry. I don't know how they take away my citizenship and like deport me, but I don't even know like why that's such a scary threat. Like, I'm not the 8-year-old who escaped war anymore. I'm grown. My kids are grown. Like, I can go live wherever I want.
Good to see you, Liz, and thank you for providing the opportunity for me today.
You know, President Trump has been calling Congresswoman Ilhan Omar into question recently, and White House border czar Tom Homan has confirmed there is an open investigation concerning her immigration status. You're no stranger to politics, I know, AJ, having run for Congress yourself, but you have been raising red flags about Omar for years now. I know there's a bit of a backstory here, but walk us through what you've uncovered.
Right. Well, in 2019, I was looking at something about Ilhan Omar on the internet, and it occurred to me to look at her birth year. I don't know why, or birth date. And so I used an age calculator and found out that she was actually 18 in the year 2000 when her father became eligible to apply for citizenship. She claimed that she became a citizen at the age of 17. So when I realized she wasn't actually 17, I created a video explaining derivation of citizenship and how that works. So to me, this was like completely a red flag that I had figured out that she actually wasn't a minor when her father could apply for naturalization.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. So we might have some great news. Ilhan Omar is possibly, allegedly, going to be deported. I don't know. We should find out, or we will find out together. But that's what is being alleged at this point in time, because there's a lot of fraud, and not only in her state, but also with how she became a citizen in the United States as well. So let's not waste any time, get straight into the video. But before we do, guys, please hit the like button down below. It really helps the channel out. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, consider and subscribe. Let's get into it.
I have some good news for all of us, which is about Ilhan Omar. It starts bad, but then it gets good. She married her brother, allegedly, so that he could get into the country and be here, like an immigration matter. Trump keeps saying that she married her brother so she could get in. That's not it. She was already in. She was brought in by her dad when she was young, under 18. But she did reportedly, allegedly, marry her own brother so that he could come into the country, and then divorced him and got remarried to her own ex-husband, I think is how it went, because this is all a fraud to get her brother here. Legal Insurrection, which is a great website, tells me the statute of limitations has run on that claim, that immigration fraud claim with the brother, if indeed it happened. However, because Tom Homan was on Fox saying that they're looking into this brother thing with Ilhan Omar. That's the best news we've heard. I'm thrilled that DHS is actually looking into it. So if the statute of limitations has run on the brother situation, still it should be exposed and documented. There is the possibility that she's still in trouble because now they think, okay, let me just read the following. And they're citing this Matt Tardio on X. Ilhan Omar claims that she obtained her citizenship when her father was naturalized in 2000, just months before her 18th birthday. But there's a problem. No record has been found of his naturalization paperwork. In response to a FOIA request for her father's N-400 paperwork filed by A.J. Kern in June of 2023, the National Records Center was unable to locate any filings under his name. Question, can she be denaturalized and deported if this is substantiated? Answer, yes. If fraud was involved in her father's alleged naturalization, then her citizenship could be on the chopping block because that would be immigration fraud by the dad that would affect her. And that would be a political earthquake, Dave Smith, that if she's not a U.S. citizen, she can't be a U.S. House member and she could be deported. I mean, I just want to give you that little nugget going off into the weekend.
It might be evil how excited that prospect makes me, but that really would be something. I mean, geez, what a weird story.
We deserve it.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, there's no self-respecting country can put up with people. And don't get me wrong, I could make out, we've been bombing Somalia for 20 years and hundreds of thousands of people have died in that country. And lots of people have fled over, like U.S. action. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a lefty here. I'm just a constitutionalist Ron Paul type guy who's like, we shouldn't have been doing that. But no self-respecting country.
And they can go someplace else.
Yes, but no self-respecting country can have a system where anyone from the world can come in and then immediately start lecturing us about how our society is wrong and needs to be overhauled. It's so outrageous.
Yeah, so we're going to stop it right there. They're both 100% correct. 100%. I agree all the way wholeheartedly, especially as a naturalized citizen. If you want to be a member of Congress, you have to be born in the United States for this exact reason. Because allegedly, she didn't come into this country as a refugee that she said she was. Allegedly, she came into this country as a fugitive.
Let's take Ilhan Omar as an example, okay? She comes from a family, and they call her a refugee who came from Somalia, right? They call her a refugee. Her family were the governing party, the Marxist Islamist government in Somalia, who were overthrown and then fled. Now, technically, that makes her a refugee, but she wasn't fleeing oppression, or rather, her family weren't fleeing oppression. They were fleeing justice. They were fleeing their own people, holding them to account for the dictatorship that they had established. So you have people like the Omar family, and what do? Do they come to America and see America and go, okay, this is pretty cool. They're not oppressing each other. Let's be part of this. No, they go, hey, how can we oppress them? How can we bring Marxism to America? That's the thought process, and it may be a passive thought process, but it's the thought process.
Yeah, so there you have it. Now, if any of these allegations are correct, whether it be that she married her brother, whether it be that she was 18 and not 17 when she allegedly got her citizenship, whether it be that she was a fugitive and not a refugee after destroying her own country, she needs to be sent back 100%. And if any of these allegations are also true, not only does she need to be sent back, she needs to do some prison time here in the United States first. And then after she served her sentence, she needs to go back home, period. And this is exactly why I say this all the time, that if you want to be a member of Congress, there needs to be a law. There needs to be an amendment or whatever needs to happen to block naturalized citizens from serving and becoming members of Congress. Just like you have to be born in this country to become a president, I believe, this is just my opinion, you can agree or disagree, it really doesn't matter. I believe that if you want to be a member of Congress as well, federally, whether it be local, state, whatever, you have to be born here. You have to put in some skin in the game, right? If you want to serve in Congress, right? If this country was so good, was so great enough for you to come and leave your home country, then why would you want to change it anyway? And if there are changes that need to be made, that you feel like need to be made, then put some skin in the game. Have kids here, pay taxes, at least have one generation of your lineage in this country first. And then once they're born here, once your kids are born here, then they should be members of Congress. That's what I believe. And that's one of the main reasons that I really don't care for being a member of Congress or running or anything like that, right? I just don't think that should be possible. And if I was to, that's probably one of the only issues that I would run on is I'm going to write a bill, propose a bill that says that if you want to be a member of Congress, you have to be born in the United States. That's just point blank period. And then I'll resign after that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I thought this was interesting and I wanted to share with you. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Let me know what you think about what I said. And of course, if you're brand new, consider and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.